If you want to learn Facebook ads from somebody who has spent the past 10 years learning and spent millions of dollars, you need to check out this video. Whether you're learning for yourself, you want to start your own agency, go get your own clients, or start your own business, this video will teach you everything you need to know from beginning to end on Facebook ads. Before we get started, a little bit about myself. I'm from the USA on the East Coast. I got into marketing in around 2013, 2012. I started my own six-figure SMMA, also automation agency and SaaS company. I was managing $500,000 per month in ad spend for a few very big online media companies. I am also now currently a senior media buyer at an international advertising agency where I am helping dozens of clients per month create strategies, offers, and take them to market. On top of that, I have done marketing and currently do the marketing for DJ Cosmic Kev and have thrown shows across the hip-hop industry from all types of artists, from Lil Uzi all the way down to local artists and things of that nature. Pretty extensive experience in marketing. This is some of the stats from one of the Stripe accounts for one of the agencies. And as you can see, I'm focused more on higher pay per client, not necessarily $1,000 here, $1,000 there. We had one client pay $45,000, another client pay $30,000, another client pay $17,000, another client pay $14,000. Now, why should you care about Facebook? 80% of internet users use it. 93% of marketers use Facebook. The amount of people you could reach on there with your ads, it's amazing. I know TikTok is along the same lines, but you have to look at it as TikTok is brand awareness. People are going to go on there, see your ads, and keep swiping. They're going to convert through Facebook, through Google, through organic search. The average cost per click for Facebook is $80, and CPM is around $5.12. Again, this depends on the niche, and it depends on the industry. I've seen this go up to $100. I've seen it go down to $5. It really depends on what you're trying to do and what you are selling. Now, how does Facebook work? So, you have a business manager, you have an ad manager, you have an ad account. Those are the three big things. When you start, you sign up with your Facebook, your personal profile, you could go in to the ads accounts and make a business manager. There's tons of videos on that. This is going to be past that. I want to show you guys the real stuff, not the same stuff everyone else shows you. The structure, though, you get your business manager. Underneath there, you could have multiple ad accounts. So you have your ad manager, ad accounts, and inside each ad account, you have your campaigns. Inside each campaign, you have the ad set, and inside each ad set, you have the ad. And I'm going to go into Facebook and show you all of this in depth, step by step. Now, the business manager, where you manage your agency's advertising account or your business or anything along those lines. The ad manager, the host for your ad accounts and where you manage them. It's pretty much just your home base. Your ad account for which business, business A, business B, business C, each have their own ad account. Any business you're working on should have its own ad account. If you're running stuff for clients, make the client the ad account. You do not want to have it going through yours. Keep everything separate. Then inside each account, you have your campaigns, your ad set, and your ad, like I mentioned earlier. The ad campaign is the type, pretty much the type of ad you're running. So the type of conversion you're looking for. So conversion for leads, for video views, for sales, for app installs, whatever you want. And then this is what I was mentioning earlier. So you have the business manager, the ad manager, then you have client A, client B. Make sure you keep the ad account separate. You do not want to do that. It'll cause a headache down the line if you don't. And underneath each ad account, you can build out your structure as is. Now, just going to jump ahead. On this image, we don't have 2 ad sets in each campaign. Realistically, you're going to have 3 ad sets and 3 ads in each campaign. And I'll go into a little bit later on why that's necessary. Okay, let's jump into an ad account. Okay, so now we're inside of one of the ad accounts that I can show some stuff, not one of the client's accounts. I am just going to go ahead and jump in and show you guys from the beginning. You can see there's a bunch of stuff in here. We don't need to worry about that. So you go up here and you're going to create a new campaign. Now, you have this buying type: auction, reach, and frequency. Auction, leave it alone. We don't even need to explain why. Now, when you are choosing campaign objective, almost every single one of you watching this video is going to select leads. I know, I want sales, I want things like that. You want leads. It's a process that you have to go to. If you are doing brand awareness, engagement, traffic awareness, those are good. But for majority of people, if you want to get leads for a business, if you want to grow your business, if you want to start an agency, most of the time you're going to be using the leads conversion. Then we hit continue. Now, this is inside of a campaign. This is the actual structure. So we can go ahead and name it. We're going to name it top of funnel. And we'll just call this test campaign. And then we want to put a date. Today is the 30th. Now, the special ad categories. If you are running credit ads, an employer, if you are in housing, like a realtor, anything like that, you need to check one of these, the right one. Otherwise, Facebook's going to see it, they're going to ban it, and you're going to get a strike against your account. They're going to shut off the ad. You don't want to have to deal with that. For right now, I'm not going to pick one because I don't need to. These campaign details, you can leave this alone. We already went over this, the buying type auction, then your objective. We already picked the leads. Now, A/B testing. That is very important. That is just testing one thing against the other. We're not doing that right now. And then you have this advantage campaign budget. What this is, there's another word for it called CBO, campaign budget optimization. That is an advanced tactic. I do not want anyone watching this video to use that. You are going to waste your budget and you're just going to have no money left. Facebook's going to spend all of your budget. You're going to have no data from it. And you're going to have no idea what happened. Do not use that. Later on in the next videos I put out, I'm going to take you to more advanced strategies. By the end of the series, I want to take it to the point where anyone watching this would be able to comfortably scale their ad account to at least $5,000 per day. And then we could take it to about $50,000 per day. Again, any industry, any niche, all of this stays the same because I'm just showing you the structure of how to run Facebook ads professionally without missing anything. Now we're going to go to the next page. When we go to the next page, we are in the ad set level. If you remember in the picture I showed you earlier, we had the campaign, and then we had the ad set, and then we had the ad. Right now we're in the ad set level, then there's the campaign. So we have the location. Now, if you have a website and you have Facebook Pixel installed on your website, then you are going to use that event right here. Website, you're going to see this pop up. And then you put in your pixel. You could select your conversion event, whatever you want. Lead, and you're able to move forward. Or if you want to do instant forms is where you can create a form on Facebook. Somebody could fill it out, give you their information, answer 2 to 3 questions. I don't suggest anything more than that. And then you could send them somewhere, to your landing page, to your website, to your funnel, anywhere you want to go. So right now, we're just going to click on website. Make sure you select your conversion event. I'll make a separate video if you need. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll show you how to set up conversion events. Very simple. Also, this right here, this cost per result, this is something that, again, is an advanced tactic. I can show you later on where we can do reverse bidding strategies to get the best audiences inside of an auction. Now, you also have dynamic creative. I do not suggest turning this on. Anyone who tells you to turn this on does not know what they're doing because you can get no data from it. You are telling Facebook by turning this on, if you read it, Provide creative elements such as images, headlines, and will automatically generate combinations optimized for your audience. So I have one question for you. You spend $10,000, you spend $500 using this. How do you know what worked and what didn't work? How do you know what headline performed the best, what creative performed the best? You have no idea. That's why so many people have problems with ads. It's the simplest things, but a lot of people overlook it. Now, when we get into the budget, never use lifetime budget. If you have a set budget, calculate how many days you want it to run and set a daily budget for that. Another thing, very important, a lot of people might skip over it. You need to have your ads start at midnight. Doesn't matter what day it is, where you are. In the ad account, you want it to start at midnight. Why? This gives Facebook a full 24 hours to optimize your spend. It goes into a learning phase where it is basically learning. It needs to figure out where to spend, how to do this, how to do that. And if you are starting it off on the wrong foot, it's not going to turn out well. Now we go into audiences. Right here, you can have custom audiences, so a lookalike audience and audiences that you made from visitors, things of that nature. A lookalike audience is essentially giving Facebook data on a few thousand people, and Facebook will go out and being able to find you 1 million plus people that look like your audience that you gave it, meaning they have the same interests, same hobbies, same things that you could target towards your that audience. Then you have your locations, United States. You can just hit here, Canada, whatever you want to do. You can just put it in right here. If you want to go down even more to state and city, you can do that. So let's do Los Angeles. And then we could do within 25 miles of Los Angeles, or 50 miles, or 10 miles, whatever we want to do. So we know if it's a local business, if it's an international company, national, whatever it is, we know we're hitting the right target people. Now, you could do your age here, whatever your target age would be, genders, and now right down here we have detail targeting. This is where you're going to do everything. Add demographics, interest, or behaviors. You could go in and just type in, for instance, like, let's say we're doing social media marketing, right? Maybe one of the people I would look to try to advertise towards are people that are interested in Gary Vee. And then maybe Alex Hermosi. See, is he on here? Oh, wow, he should definitely be on here. Or maybe Tony Robbins. Oh, they're gone too. But you get the point. The more important thing is you want to think on behaviors. So, for example, frequent international flyers, frequent travelers, people interested in free software, employers, behaviors. These are the things you want to look for, not just interest, because you're able to get more targeted. So maybe you want to target somebody who is a dentist. Now you can target dental schools, the dental school field of study. Who's going to be in these audiences? Your target market. That's why this is very important. Now you can go into the placements. In the beginning, everyone watching this, it's fine if you use Disadvantage Plus. Anyone saying you're losing money, you're doing all of this stuff, I've spent millions of dollars. Most of the time, unless I'm doing it for a certain reason, I leave this on. Now you could hit next, or you can click right here, and it's going to take you down to the ad level. Now we're at the ad level. You set your Facebook page, you set your Instagram account, you name your ad. This partnership ad, you can leave that alone. Obviously, if that is relevant for you, use it. This is where you can create an ad. So you can create an ad, you can use an existing post. Using an existing post is something, again, that's more of an advanced tactic. I'll show you later on. You could take the post ID and put it over for certain creatives into other campaigns and take the engagement. So for instance, if you're running an ad and you have 10,000 likes and comments on there, and now you want to run it for a lead conversion or you want to run it for sales conversions, you could take that post ID and use that as your ad right here. And it will take all the likes, all the comments, all the follows, everything, and put it right into the same ad. So all the engagement will follow you across each ad. Now, this is where you fill out your text, you know? So you can get your copy, go to ChatGPT, whatever you need, and you could fill out your body copy. So this is body copy. You need to learn the difference. When you are running a Facebook ad, I will put something in here to show you. Just see the first thing in the account. Here's an old thing we had. Again, you could look at all this stuff too if you want to, like, you know, it's just filters, things of that nature for the ad. Sometimes it helps. All right, so this is the body copy. You want that to be mainly the hook. So, for instance, if we're working with dentists, do you want 20 new leads in the next 30 days? You know, 20 new clients in the next 30 days, or you don't pay. Now, that's called the hook. The reason why this is so important, if you look, that's the first thing you're going to see. So if I keep writing, you're going to see the see more pop up right here eventually. And what happens is you're not going to be able to see anything else. Like, there it is. You want them to see this. And, oh, that's me. I want that. The way it goes in stopping the scroll and getting somebody to convert, the image is the most important. That's what gets their attention. And then the headline and the hook. Very, very important. Headline comes down here. How we increase dental practices income by 25%. There you go. Now, obviously, the image sucks. It would need to be something relevant. This description, I usually leave it alone. If you want to put something in there, you can. It shows up in some places. Then you have your call to action. Obviously, make it relevant. Learn more. Listen now if you're doing music. Order now. For most of you, again, watching this, I suggest using learn more. Do not spend a lot of time on this. Learn more or sign up. You have to look at it from the way somebody is perceiving it. I'm looking at this for the first time on Facebook. Maybe I've never seen your company before and you're telling me to sign up to something. Maybe I don't want to do that. I don't know who you are. Learn more. It's a little less of a barrier of entry. They're more inclined to, okay, cool. Now, you could also do retargeting ads. That's down the line where you take the ads you have and make it relevant to people who have already seen your ads, and you could target them through Facebook. Again, that is a separate video. If you want that, comment in comments below, and I can make that for you. So we're going to do learn more. This is where you're going to put your, your landing page. You could add these on if you want to. A call, instant experience, Facebook event, any of these things. I usually don't. Then you have your tracking. If you're using anything, if you get to the point where you're using stuff like Hyros and things to track your data, this is where you would put those parameters in there. Again, don't worry about that. That's an advanced thing. That is pretty much it. At this point, you could just hit publish and your ad is done. You have just professionally set up an ad. Now, the big thing that will determine your success is the creative testing and audience testing that you do. If you don't have the right creative, you don't have the right audience, you don't have the right offer, you don't have the right strategy, it doesn't matter if you know how to do this, the ad still won't perform. Now, that's also separate videos I can make after the Facebook stuff. I can show you guys how to do strategy, how to do offers, how to create, pretty much take a brand new business to market and scale it up with Facebook. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will keep you guys posted on a new video based on the comments below.